welcome back to Women's Social Book Club. How are everybody doing? Black History Month is going fine so far. So we're going to be doing things a little bit different with this book, which is Another Sister Soldier, A Deeper Love Inside. It's actually Portia's story, which is Winter's second sister. I want to read this book chapter from chapter because, like I said before, this book is one of my favorites and I love her story. So you guys will really enjoy it. And the name of the book again is A Deeper Love Inside. So let me read a little bit for you guys. Not every bee is a queen. Most chicks are just regular. Most of them know it and accept it. As long as nobody points it out. A queen, not because she says so, just because she is. A queen doesn't have to say nothing. Everybody can see it and feel it too. A bunch of bootleg girls been trying to come up. That's what they supposed to try and do. But they borrow. Stolen style suck cause it's borrowed and stolen. A queen know who she is, inside and out. She wouldn't enter anybody. In fact, she creates her own style. Wait for the bootleg bees to catch up and copy, then switches, making their heads spin, eyes roll, and they short money pile disappear. Like I said, you don't have to buy the book. You can go to any library that's close to you and get the book from the library, or you can try to borrow it from Amazon or whatever. But like I tell you how I get my books. I buy them from Amazon too, but I actually a lot of them I get from the Chicago Public Library. So you guys don't have to purchase the book. So, and I get to the story. I'll tell you what I hate first. Then I'll tell you what I love. Every word that I say is straight, because I don't have no time to play with you. The majority of my time is spent stacking my status and piling to get back my stuff. I hate conceited girls. They played out. You may think that I'm one of them, but that's a difference between conceited and quality, or should I say conceited and true. Matter of fact, some of the ugliest females I know are conceited. We live at a point where this S is all messed up on purpose. The ugly ones pretend they look good when everything they got is cheap and fake, including their personalities. The pretty ones play themselves down because jealousy is more regular than the air we suck and blow out. I, Portia, am a real pretty bitch. I try my best to stay in my lane and mind my own business to keep all the envy ones from talking shit, mobbing up and jumping me. It isn't easy being the sister of a queen I look up to, but still I gotta be me. And you know she's talking about Winter, her sister. It's a queen. I would never live my life trying to look like or be someone else. Regardless, my sister Winter, every day for 8 years, I had my big brown eyes trained on her. She's queen, not because she's beautiful, which is automatic, not because she's a badass with any style and personality, not because she's my older sister, my mother's best friend, and my father's muscular jewel. None of those are the reasons. Ricky has 4 daughters. His firstborn Winter seems to have his whole heart. My handsome father was not to blame. Everyone loved her. When she was in a crowded room, everyone was looking her way or trying to stand or sit right next to her. Even in her home, she soaked up all love as though she were the only child, but she wasn't the only child. And like I said, this is from Portia's point of view. This is how she said, and you have to realize she was much younger than Winter. Me, I'm the middle daughter. Maybe you know a little something about how that feels. Everyone's eyes were either on the oldest daughter because her young figure was ripe and ready. Her eyes was mischievous and her face so feminine, and I prefer that they were all scared she might get pregnant, or their eyes would be on the youngest because they are the babies and they might get hurt. And also remember, she has two baby sisters, which are twins. The middle girl is too young to be fucking and too old to be falling down. So everyone forgets what she is and what she's doing. I got mixed feelings about being invisible. There are benefits, I can't lie. But sometimes, quietly, I was yearning for Papa and Mama to pay more attention to me. Simply because their love for me was as true and as strong as my love for each of them. I didn't want to have a beg for their love. I didn't like the idea of having to be annoying to get attention or having to make a dramatic or phony scene. I hate pretense. And like I said, this is from her point of view. Portia felt like she wasn't loved, like they just forgot she was there. But like I told you guys before in my other video, I love reading and listening to my music. So I'm sorry if the music is disturbing you in the background, but I'm sorry. It's how I relax when I get home from work. Winter was a queen in my younger eyes because she didn't have to ask for love, but she was always receiving it. When she did receive it, no one cared if she returned it. They loved her, whether she loved them or not. She didn't seek attention, she commanded it. Winter had the best of everything without working or obeying. Her friends who were coming and calling constantly surrounding my sister. Even my young friends wanted to grow up to be Winter. My old auntie wished they could be young again, only to try to look and live like Winter. More than that, in my younger eyes, Winter was a bud pain and punishment, and mostly no one else in the world can claim that. In Christ, as she walked and looked good, clean, and untouched, she shift her pretty eyes right then to the left and come up with the swiftest plan, which only she knew the details of. I was home when they arrested my father. Winter wasn't. I was left at home when they arrested my mother. Winter wasn't. I was home when they kidnapped the social worker, snatched up me, Lexi and Mercedes. Winter wasn't. We three sisters were separated and trapped in the center. Winter wasn't. But remember, she was out partying doing her. It was always about winter, 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 winter. In fact, Winter and Mama came to check me one time at a state supervised detention where I was being held and watched over by the kidnappers. When they walked in my bed, beautiful Mama head was shaved off. Shocked for some seconds, I still wanted to hug her and have her hug me back, tight enough to signal to me silently that she knew that this shit was all wrong, that she would take me back home with her. I'm sorry, y'all, I got to drink something, not getting dry. Mama's eyes were filled with rage and sorrow. Winter looked rich. She was sparkling and free, like she had 1,000 little light bulbs outlining her entire body. Her caramel-colored skin was glowing. Her hair was fresh, soft, long, and second to only pretty face. She looked unbreakable, untouched, and unaffected. Then it was confirmed in my eyes on the exact day that Winter was straight royalty above everyone else who suffered on the regular, including now my mama and me. That so-called visit was the first time I saw my mother and my sister after being taken, and the last time I saw both of them together ever. I miss Mama so much. I ache like when you have vomit to the end and there's nothing else to throw up. Only a thick yellow fluid comes out that no one nurse said is called bile. Have you ever been in the emergency room strapped to a bed screaming out, Mama, 156 times, Papa, 770 times, and I want to go home 33 times. As for Papa, 6'1", light-skinned, strong, and suave, and not even a teaspoon of bitch in him. No man on earth is better than him. Mama is like a cup of hot chocolate on one freezing morning. Papa's like a cup of black tea with a whole lot of heavy cream mixed in. Dark and light, they complement one another. Winter was the best part of both of them, all in one. I love her and fuck anybody else who doesn't, no matter his or her reasons. Listen, when I tell you I am 100% loyalty, if you can't count, you'll know that there's nothing left ever from them. Unique. I know I'm different from her, but we sisters. We're full-blooded, related. So I'm royalty. I inherit these look like Winter and Mama. My beauty is undeniable, captivating, and offensive to many. See how she described herself? She sounded like she was a bad bitch. No, I'm not light-skinned. Stop that silly shit, as if that is only one shade to be deeply admired. I'm honey brown, like an expensive Godiva that can only be purchased in a special shop. Now you know Godiva chocolate. My brown gold eyes are outlined with a thin black line that circles around their pupils like an exotic bird. When people first notice them, they pause and look again. Do y'all see how she describing herself? Love it. Every day I fight, not because of anything I did, just because of who I am. I fight young angry bitches because they wish they had these same eyes and can't get comfortable until they poke mine out. My skin is flawless, like satin or an unaffordable diamond. I'm a dancer, not a stuck-up ballerina or a fucking stripper. Back on our Bedford neighborhood Brooklyn block, I had an all-girls dance crew. We used to rock. We even won first place at our block party over some girls that was older than us. People were amazed at how our young bodies could bend and move and float and bounce and shake like we knew shit we couldn't possibly have known and experienced shit that none of us had experienced yet. We tore it up. Moving to Rob Bass, throwing back title, It Takes Two. That night, Mama placed her hands on my hips and said I would grow up to be her moneymaker. I liked the feeling that I was doing something that made Mama look my way for more than a few moments and believe in me. She wanted attention, right? What you guys think? Comment below and let me know what you guys think so far. My hair is black. It grew from my own scalp and lays on my back. Mama is sorry it's long because I love. She said other bitches don't know or don't want to keep their daughter hair clean or comb or condition and cut. Back then, Mama would say, if you see a bald bitch, she's in love. Or you cut her hair off because she don't want to be loved. Or she cut it off because she ran up on some rotten love. Me? I know mine is real nice, but I don't worship my hair. I keep it neat and never throw it in nobody's face. That ain't enough. In a 2-year stretch, I had 17 fights. None of them were bras over here. With headball bitches with homemade weapons. I fought a conceited, ugly girl named Cha-Cha. 4 out of 9 her fights. In arts and craft class, I grabbed the one pair of scissors shared by 20 girls and chained to the desktop and cut my hair and gave it to her so she could stop fucking sweating me. She wore my hair braided, a single box braid on her head the next day. This bitch sound like she was psycho, didn't she? Yeah. She like, hell, you won't take it. Damn, leave me the hell alone. I didn't say anything to her. I had gotten comfortable with my short hair. Then she got mad because I wasn't mad. So she fought me again. The authorities, that's what we call them. They locked me up in isolation for fighting. Every time they act like they don't know what the fight is all about. Every time they act like we 50-50 involved in the fight. When they know damn well that Cheeks hate herself and is gonna fight till somebody kills her and put her out her misery. Even with my wrist lock and my ankle chain headed to isolation, I don't react. They release me into that little space, butt naked. Then I dance, make my legs become strong and tight. I don't eat, so I don't have nobody's fat. I taught myself to accept hunger, because people are trying to use it against you when they think they got something you really need, even if it's only a sound. I dance until I'm drenched. The music plays in my head, sounding crisp like it did back in Brooklyn. I stop when I collapse, then I wake up in another wing with a tube in my arm and a bald breath nurse faking concern and whispering something like, "You can't die last night." I close my eyes and wish I had enough food in my mouth to spit in her face just to clear my throat. When they would bring me back into the population mix with the rest of the bitches, 522 of them to be exact, I see most of the girls from my section gab like they seen a ghost. I know certain ones of them won't be happy until they slit my perfect skin open, or at least put a permanent stamp on it. That's why I plot. They sound like they was jealous. You know how it is. These females out here, ugly, think they damn pieces, and you just walking around, you ain't paying them no attention, but they still mess with you. Yeah. I know how it is. In one of the money head sections, they make us have one of my enemies told the therapist that she fight me because I think I'm better. I told her she fight me because she thinks I'm better. These regular bitches don't get it. It's not my hair or my eyes or legs or none of that bullshit that makes me who I am. Plain and simple. It's that I'm Portia. Born rich, my daddy was rich. My mama was rich. My sister was rich. I'm not gonna act like a regular bitch when I was born royal. They never had nothing, so they don't know no better. They got nothing to miss. I had a queen size bed when I was 7 years old. Even before then, back in Brooklyn, at my sister's 16th celebration, at Moe's in the dead of the winter season, my whole family was styling. I rock a 3/4 meat and meat earmuffs and a meat muffin instead of gloves. Tell me she didn't sound like a bad bitch. I had a mother who taught me the difference between everything cheap and high quality. I had 3 sisters, all dimes, living swole in a beautiful Long Island palace. The last thing my papa promised me was a pony so I could trot around our property. It's the police who are the criminals, kidnapped and thieves. The authorities know the deal. They all in it together. It's my jam. 702. Get it together. That's why I jammed the sharpest number 2 pencil in my caseworker's neck. As she was driving me to her state-owned vehicle, she tried to say something slick about my family. About winter in particular. I don't play that shit. Family sticks together. If a bitch believes she could say something rude about my family out loud in my face, I obviously wasn't on my job, my J.O.B. Now, I don't know if I was trying to kill her. I just wanted the bitch to pay attention to what I had been telling her for many months. I am Porsche, sister to Winter, the twins, Lexi and Mercedes. Brooklyn Bruin. We chill now in a Long Island mansion. Stop driving me around and dropping me off to the broken, ugly ass foster care providers and introducing me to strangers who want to pretend to be my parents. I don't pretend to nothing. I don't like fake shit. Take me home. I have a house and a family. I told her clearly in respectful tone. I recite to her my exact Long Island address. You shouldn't look up to a girl like Winter, even though she is your real sister. But bitch said one morning when I was seated and trapped in the backseat of her state vehicle, where I had been seated and trapped many times. She must have felt good and big about herself, with her files filled up with dirty talk about my real life, and her folded newspaper that must have reported some lies that she decided to believe. So she started saying something foul. Winter, my caseworker said, referring to my well-loved sister. My caseworker is paralyzed now, so she got a lot of time to sit still and think about all the lies she's been telling little kids about taking them to live in a better place, in better circumstance. She knew what the fuck was up. She said and do anything, no matter how evil it was, as long as they paid her to do it. She dropped me off anywhere, including hell, and leave me with anyone, including the motherfucking devil. Even if she knew for sure I was in serious danger, as long as that was the address printed on her paper, she'll leave me without looking back. So they got me locked up in juvie. It's better than playing house. Everything is clear in here, the way I prefer things to be. No one is pretending to love me or the rest of us. We damn sure ain't pretending to love them or each other either. And here, there's only one friend and enemies. No in between. Okay, guys, that was chapter 1. Tomorrow I'll be on here again, reading chapter 2. Like I said, we're going to be doing things a lot different. And like I said before, I really like this book, so I want to read this from chapter to chapter. So I'm going to try to get on here every day to give you guys a chapter a day. So please comment below and let me know what you guys think so far. And let me know that you received the book. Like I said, you can go to any library to get the book, or you can either get the book on the phone and you can listen to it. And just let me know what you guys think so far. Thank you again, and happy Black History Month. Bye.